Hey there, and welcome to MTG Meow, Magic Enjoyed Other Ways. I'm Scott.
And I'm Abby.
And today we'll be doing our final foray into the Netropolis CYBERPUNK Magic set by doing a draft of it. So as you can see, we're drafting it on planesculptors.net, same place we did the sealed deck. If you want to try and draft the set yourself, check out the link in the description. And if you've never seen a draft on Planesculptors before, well, you're in for a treat.
Yes, I love drafts on Planesculptors.
And why do you like drafts on Planesculptors, Abby?
Because the AI almost never picks the rares.
Right, so as you can see, there's 7 AI players and us, and the AI basically just picks at complete random. So we get like 5th pick rares, last pick premium commons, second to last pick mythics. It makes for an interesting draft. And while, yeah, it's not technically realistic, if you're going to draft this set with friends, chances are you're not going to print out everything and do whatever. You're just going to draft it on Planesculptors. So this is, and if you're just playing with like 2 or 3 other friends, this might be what a draft of the set would look like for you, because you probably include some AI players. So it's realistic in that sense.
Yes.
So anyway, before we get started, just real quick, when we did the sealed, it seemed as if the armed mechanic, the aggressive deck, again emerged victorious. So against your kind of slower privilege deck.
Oh, that's true. So, yeah. Privilege seems to be quite slow in this.
Yeah, privilege. Set. So when we do our draft, I'd like to stay away from privilege, stay away from hack, maybe again go toward being aggressive, or maybe being more ramp to try and get lots of mana, so that way we can make more use of lots of upload cards, so that way we have more mana to upload things into
exactly.
Our hand. So that's the goal here, but let's see what the draft gods have in store for us with pack 1, pick 1. Alright, so let's take a look at our pack here. Again, we're not going to go over the cards that we've seen a bunch. We have Council's Attendance, very expensive tapper.
Yep.
Cryocell, enchant creature, when it's the battlefield, tap it. Doesn't untap unless you control 6 more lands. Oh, that seems terrible. So once its controller gets 6 or more lands, then this basically doesn't do anything, so bleh. Standoff, kind of a tempo card. Biker Punk, just filler in a black aggressive deck.
Yeah, you know.
Brain Torrent, hack. Yep, I am just not impressed with Brain. I mean, this is basically, at worst, just 1 black, they discard a card, which is fine sometimes, but most of the time that's just not going to be great. You might get rid of a land that they don't even need or whatever, so not great. We have Digital Interrogator, 5 mana 4/4, just mills. Again, just as a 5 mana 4/4, it's fine as filler. Cybersteed.
Yeah!
Cybersteed actually was pretty good. So having the trample makes the 5/1 less of a drawback, because it's still going to get in for some damage.
Yeah.
And you can take your opponents by surprise as well, since that's haste.
Exactly.
Digital Liberator.
Is that rare?
Yeah, wow, that's a rare. Good catch. So it's a 1 mana 1/1. As an additional cost to cast it, you have to upload a card from your hand, but it gets +1/+1 for each uploaded card you own.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So that could get pretty big pretty quickly. The only problem is that, like, even if it gets to be like a 3/1 or a 4/1, it can be stopped by an opponent's like 1/4 or something like that. So we kind of have to build around this a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Alright, City Toil has my vote for probably the worst card in the set. Collide, sure, that's fine. Removal. Genetic Enhancement gives +3/+3 and trample.
Yeah.
That's a good aura, but again, it's an aura. Things can go wrong. You can get 2 for 1 pretty easily, but it's not bad in a green aggressive deck. HUD Goggles, bleh. And then we have 2 artifact lands, so big fan of those. If we knew we were going to be red or white, I would happily take one of those.
But we don't.
But so what do you think we're taking here, Abby?
Honestly, I'm a rare drafter, hardcore, so I would go with the Digital Liberator, but I also like Cybersteed, I'll be real.
Yeah, Cybersteed is good, but Cybersteed is also a common.
Yeah, it's also common. We're definitely going to come across more of those.
I have a feeling we'll see more of those. I'm with you, though. I think it's between Cybersteed and Digital Liberator. I don't know how good this is. It could be very good. It could be terrible. Let's find out and see what it is. So, again, we're not married to red right now. We just have kind of a mediocre 1 pick in it, but we'll see where it goes. All right, N4 Sergeant, always solid. Love the arm mechanic. Very versatile. Tech Collector, sure. Leak Virus.
There's a lot of viruses in this pack.
Yeah, oh, are there? All right. Unhindered Progress.
By a lot, I mean 2.
Blue just does not feel good to me in this set, unless you're being super tempo, like maybe a red-blue tempo deck. Data Dump, yeah, whatever.
He is on the toilet.
That's disgusting.
That's amazing.
Junkyard Boss is fine. Worm Virus, pretty good. Stilt Strider.
Yeah, that does work, man.
Very solid. And then we have Streetwise Saurian, sure. Combustion Drive, sure. This is not bad for getting more cards uploaded into our hand. You know, works well with our Liberator here.
Yeah.
Then we have Flamethrower, gives something fire breathing. I mean, that's not bad. Recovery Drive, return an artifact card from graveyard. Whoa, Mythic Rare. Sentient Network, 3 mana 2/2, gets +1/+1 for each card you own in exile. So each uploaded card you have, basically.
Okay.
And whenever it would be uploaded from anywhere, put it on the battlefield tapped instead.
That's interesting.
So we could potentially take this and just go big on upload cards and just have lots of stuff to upload.
Yeah, I mean, and it's you can play it in any deck, so might as well take it.
I think we'll probably take this. It's between this and like Stilt Strider for me.
But again, Stilt Strider's a common.
Yeah, this is a mythic.
Let's
take it and see what happens. It's interesting how we have 2 on-theme rares right here. So we'll see where we go from there. Back in action, whatever. Systemic Strength, gets +1/+1 for each artifact, sure. Hacker Prodigy, but not interested in hack at all. Net Run, whatever. Private Eye, whatever.
So private.
Online Tutor.
Hey.
It's actually not bad. You can search your library for a card and upload it.
Hey, we need that.
So we could upload our sentient network, just put them on the battlefield for free.
Yeah.
Vape Fiend, sure. Firepower, whatever. Robotic Revolutionary, whenever you upload a card, it gets +2/+1 against trample until end of turn. That's a nice filler card, but...
Yeah, it is a common, though. So.
Yeah. Collide, good removal. Iterant Walker, that's a good one. So 4 mana, 5/5. When it enters the battlefield, upload a creature you control. Again, gets more things than upload.
Yeah, that's
And it's also 4 mana, 5/5. 5/5 is pretty big in the set. And Stilt Strider, wow. So
I think the Tutor's pretty good, though.
The Tutor is good. So it lets us get anything we want and upload it. It's between the Tutor and probably Iterant Walker, and Stilt Strider's in 3rd place. So it would bring us more toward red-green if we do this, and this would bring us more toward red-black.
I'd say take the Tutor.
All right, well, I think the more responsible pick would be Iterant Walker, because, we've seen a lot of green, and if we wheel, like, some of those Stilt Striders, we could just be, like, a red-green beatdown.
Yeah, and it is only pack 1, pick 3. We're not married to anything.
I want to have some fun. This is another rare.
Yes.
Kind of works with our picks here. Let's see where we go.
Yeah, take the Tutor.
Again, I think the better pick at, like, Netropolis Pro Tour would be the green card, but let's experiment a bit.
Yeah.
All right, we have Aerial Gunner. Very impressed with that card. Back in action. Net Run. Unhindered Progress, Mask Prowler.
Another Liberator.
Oh, wow. All right, double rares. Hole Punch, fine trick. Nothing to Lose, we saw that be fantastic.
Yeah, that was great.
When you played against me. Worm Virus, Natural End, and Cyber Courier. Sure.
Take the Liberator.
Yeah, I think it's Liberator here. Second after that would probably be like Nothing to Lose. But, if we're going with like the Digital Liberator theme, with everything we've done so far, either uploads or wants stuff uploaded, so let's
take it.
Let's take the Liberator and see what happens. I'm kind of interested. Kind of a science draft here.
Yeah.
See what happens.
For science.
Yeah. All right. Police Discretion. Prevent all damage that be dealt to you or destroy target creature that dealt damage to you. That's fine for a more defensive deck.
Yeah.
Systemic Strength is whatever. Reprograms, whatever. Rise of Robotics, so that's a rare. Return all creatures to their owner's hands. For each creature that leaves the battlefield this way, its controller creates a 1/1 colorless cyborg artifact creature token. That's not so great.
Yeah.
Bioabomination's a fine curve topper. Failed creation, enchant artifact or creature, the beginning of upkeep of the permanent's controller. He or she loses 1 life. It's a little slow.
Yeah.
Mech Battle. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. The creature you control gets +2/+0 until end of turn before fights if it's equipped. That's decent removal right there.
Yeah.
We have Amphin Vigilante, 5 mana 4/4 flash. When it enters the battlefield, another target mutant creature you control gets +3/+3. Okay, just as
it's not bad.
You have to kind of have some more mutants, which we don't currently have.
Yeah, we should have a bunch of hackers.
Just a 5 mana 4/4 flash, not bad. Titan Unit, always
Titan
solid.
Unit's always solid.
And Server Farm, and kind of a ramp deck. But we're not a ramp deck yet, so
I say the pick here is Titan Unit.
You really like Titan Unit, don't you?
It's a great card. It's a vanilla 6/6, but it gets the job done, you know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing, is... Right, Titan Unit's fine, but I don't think it's worth going into another color for just yet.
It's pack 1, pick 5.
Yeah, I'm not going to be sad if we miss out on a Titan Unit. I think I'd rather just take Mech Battle
here. All right.
And just stay on color a little bit. Yeah,
we will see more Titan Units.
Titan Unit's fine. It's a common, whatever. This is a common too, but I don't see a super compelling reason to change just yet. All right, Police Impressment, create some soldiers, sure. Skyguard Angel's fine. Street Sentinel, Privilege, not too impressed. Private Eye.
Abusive Power.
Server Wipe. Yeah. Silicon Sentinel. Okay, that's whatever. Soylent Soaker.
Yeah, those are good. And
Skyguard Champion. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. Skyguard Champion is good, but as we saw in the games, it's not that great. Just any removal spell kills it. It's very fragile. It's an artifact. Protection from Rebels and Mutants doesn't really do much. And it's 2 colors that were just not at all. And there's no color fixing in the set.
That's true, because even, I remember playing against it, and even when you had it out, I had ways of getting rid of it.
Right.
So.
So I think I like these white cards, but I think the pick here is either Soylent Soaker or Skyguard Champion. Skyguard Champion would be a speculative pick. Maybe we just completely abandon ship and go into different colors. Whereas Soylent Soaker is more, we've seen a lot of good green cards. Maybe we want to go more green.
It looks like a mutant moose.
I think we're taking Soylent Soaker.
Yeah, take
here.
the moose.
So, because again, we've seen a lot of green. We've seen a lot of walkers and whatever. And as we get to this pack that has no green, we have Cherubim unit. Very impressive.
Another mech battle.
Skyguard Angel. Cloud Colossus, 7 mana, 6/6 flying. Wow. When it enters the battlefield, tap all non-artifact creatures target player controls and untap all artifacts you control. Creatures tapped this way don't untap during their controller's next turn. Wow. Okay,
that's really good.
So it taps all non-artifact creatures target player controls. So any
it's like the freeze mechanic in
normal
Pokemon.
creature. Yeah, and just as a, sure, and just as a 7 mana 6/6, that's pretty good curve topper. What else? We have Reprogram, good tempo card. Malware, Prove Inferior, good removal, server wipe, and mech battle. Alright, so we kind of have to make a decision here because we're like kind of red, but we're dipping our toe into black and green. Do we want to take this cool blue rare and kind of try and be a red-blue tempo deck and try and get more cards like Reprogram? Or do we want to take Prove Inferior and kind of dip more into black? Or do you just want to take mech battle and stick to our red roots here? Well, I think of those three, I think Mech Battle's the weakest.
Yeah,
so I think it's between Prove Inferior and Cloud Colossus.
Well, Prove Inferior is a common. You're going to see more of that. Cloud Colossus, not so much.
Just because it's a common doesn't mean we'll necessarily see more, but I am just not a fan of blue in this set. But if we can be like red-blue tempo, then that could be fun.
Yeah, you did mention that earlier, so why not take it and see if you can
let's take it. Again, if we were playing at the Pro Tour or whatever, I think taking the removal spell would be good to go with our black, but we're not, so let's take a little speculative pick and have some fun. Alright, we have Aerial Gunner, solid. Council Attendant's terrible. Digiblade Shinobi, this is fine, but this is not a card I go blue for.
Yeah.
Cybersteed is good. Nothing to Lose, also good.
That's good.
Machine Oracle, ooh, rare. So tap, upload a card from your hand. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Activate this ability only if you own an uploaded card. So that's like good ramp, and it kind of works with our upload theme. And we also have Soylent Soaker, who just, does that as well. But this is a 1-drop, so this could get us like 3 mana on turn 2. Ooh,
that's really solid.
Yeah.
Take it.
And it works with our upload theme. It adds 1 mana of any color, as opposed to Soylent Soaker, who's just adding green. So, yeah, let's take Machine Oracle.
We're gonna have to take it.
So that actually was a pretty defining pick there. I think that means we're going to move more into red-green now, since this really works with our themes, and this blue card and black card, they were fun picks, but they might be falling to the wayside now. Council Attendant, Biker Punk, City Toil, Genetic Enhancement, Mech Lab Factory, oh yeah, and Enforce Station. So this is either Genetic Enhancement for whatever, or Mech Lab Factory. I think we're going to
go to the factory.
Yeah, these lands are just insane. I mean, they're artifacts, they let you scry, they do everything you ever want them to do. Enforce Sergeant's good, Worm Virus good.
Strider!
There we go. Combustion Drive is fine if there was nothing else. Flamethrower also fine if there's nothing else, but Stilt Strider.
That is always a taker.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons we just wanted to go in green, because we saw a lot of solid.
Another one!
Man. Alright, yeah, Firepower, Hacker Prodigy back in action. Nothing compares to Stilt Strider here, so.
It's so good, MVP.
So, and then we got Hole Punch.
Nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. Worm Virus. So, I think the pick is probably going to be Nothing to Lose here, because putting that on just like it turns our 1-drops into a giant threat.
Yeah, with Menace.
Right, with Menace, which means our opponent is going to have to probably block with 2 or more creatures anyway. So yeah, we might be 2-for-1ing ourselves by enchanting a creature, but they're going to be 2-for-1ing themselves anyway to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So I think it's better than Hole Punch and Worm Virus, so we'll take a Nothing to Lose. Alright, I think we're finally figuring out what we're doing here. Reprogram is Tempo-y card. Rise of Robotics is kind of a terrible rare, so we'll take Reprogram just in case. And we get last pick, Server Wide. Alright, so after pack 1, pick 1, it looks like we're mostly in red, and we got some good green cards. I mean, 2 Stilt Striders is fantastic. 1-drop that ramps, 2-drop that ramps. And then we got this guy who kind of wants us to do more upload stuff, and kind of the blue and black cards falling to the wayside. But let's see what pack 2, pick 1 has. District Raid, Find Finisher, Enforce Sergeant good, Peacekeeper, whatever. Access Denial, bleh. Cyro Cell, bleh. Discretion, I love this card, but no. Mass Prowler, no. Vape Fiend, no. Armed Resistance, that's
not bad.
Good, but we don't have any equipment creatures so far. All of our stuff is uploaded stuff. Very few. I don't think we have any armed things yet, so not great in this deck. Blitz Squad, haste. When it enters the battlefield, may attach target equipment you control to it.
Yeah, we don't have any equipment.
No equipment.
So...
Motley Crews are rare. 3-mana enchantment. At the beginning of each combat step, you may choose at least 3 target creatures you control that share no creature types with each other. They get +3/+0 and gain first strike until end of turn.
That's really good. Take that. It's an enchantment.
So we have like Human Hacker, Spider Construct, Incarnation, Mutant, Cyborg Advisor. We do have a motley crew, right? Available.
We certainly do.
And it says at least 3 creatures. So if we have like 4 or 5 creatures that don't share creature types, they all get it. So that could be a bomb right there. What else we have? Robotic Revolutionary, sure, that one's fine as filler. Genetic Enhancement and Streetwise Soaring. Yeah, this is
that's really good.
Head and shoulders above everything else. So yeah,
I feel like that's like borderline mythic.
I mean, it is quite a constraint having to have at least 3 creatures that share no creature types with each other. That means if we have like this Human Hacker, we can't pair it with a Human Advisor or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. Hacker, no thanks. Discretion, no thanks. New Golem, fine, but no thanks. Roaming Server, whenever it attacks, return an artifact, no thanks. Failed Creation was whatever. Salvage Slasher, sure. Cybersteed's fine.
Cybersteed!
Factory Recalls, whatever. Firepower's whatever. Thrill Seekers is fine in a beatdown deck. Freefall, sideboard card. JMD Dome lets you upload the top card of your library. That's not bad. It's a little expensive though. 4 mana and then 2 mana again. We already have a couple like expensive-ish guys with Stilt Strider. Then we have Toxic Reactor. Ooh, so that's a rare. Black and red land. Sacrifice it, they lose 4 life. Could let us splash like the Tutor. So I think the pick here is between Cybersteed, Thrill Seekers, Toxic Reactor, and JMD Dome. I think the JMD Dome is a little too slow.
Yeah.
I think we're trying to be aggressive, whereas this wants to be controlling. I think the Toxic Retreat, I mean, if we had some sort of bigger bomb in black, I'd be more tempted. I don't think this online tutor justifies stretching our mana.
It doesn't, but I do like the fact that you can sack it, but you do have to pay a lot just to lose 4 life.
But in order to sack it, you need another swamp in play, because you have to tap this in order to do that.
Oh, so yeah.
We'd have to play like 2 swamps in our deck as well, and we've seen what happens when you have to play lands that you don't want to.
Yeah.
So I think it's between Cybersteed and Thrill Seekers.
Take the Steed.
You're saying take the Steed, but I think Thrill Seekers just seems better
cheaper.
Here. Yeah, 3 mana versus 5 mana. I mean, we do have 2 ramp guys, but Cybersteed's also more fragile as a 5/1. I think a 3/3 might just be better.
Take it.
You know? Yeah, we'll take Thrill Seekers.
They got reach.
Maybe we'll get back. There's another Cybersteed anyway, so... Skilled Protector, whatever, Stirring Pride, blah, New Golem, Data Dump, Failed Creation. Whoa! Hello, friend. Sick Nick, Baron of Crime. Oh, 2 mana Planeswalker. Uh-oh. This is going to be bad.
Yeah.
Each player reveals the top card of his or her library, loses life to equal to its converted mana cost, then puts it into his or her hand. Okay, that's not bad. And then -2, target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose an online card from it. That player discards that card. Wow, okay, so it's like a Thoughtseize or something there. You don't even have to lose the life. And -6, target opponent loses life equal to the difference between his or her life total and his or her starting life total. So if they were at like 10 life and they started at 20 life, they'd lose 10 life and just lose the game?
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
That's for a 2 mana Planeswalker. Jeez. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what else we got here. We got Armed Resistance, not want that. Cybersteed, sure. Extremist Discretion, 2 mana, choose 1, deals 4 damage to a blocking creature, deals 4 damage to target player that was dealt damage this turn. That's pretty solid too. Gets rid of a blocker or just finishes off an opponent. Factory Recall, whatever. Twin Blade Shinobi.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good one, but we have nothing to lose. We don't really have any other ways.
Twin Blade Shinobi.
Although Cyborg Ninja does not share any creature types, so giving it +3/+0 could be
a possibility. And with Double Strike, that is nasty.
Alright, so here's the thing.
I don't think we need the Planeswalkers. The thing, it's
right.
cool, but we're not in black. We're just not in black right now.
We are not in black at all. We do have online tutor, and that's it. We have in black. I mean, this is just completely whatever.
It's a sick card.
So we could take Sick Nick, or we could take the Discretion or the Shinobi. We've seen the Shinobi be really good. If we take Sick Nick, then we're going to have to either abandon green or abandon red.
And I don't want to abandon either of those, really.
But let's take a look here. I mean, in our green, we have 2 Stilt Striders, Soylent Soaker, and Machine Oracle, that's 4 fine cards. I mean, none of them are super exciting. If we take this guy, we have a very good card, and then another very good card in online tutor. That's 2 very good cards in black. So this is, I think it's a tougher decision than it looks.
I would take the Shinobi.
Alright, well here's what I think what we're going to do. I think we're going to take Sick Nick here, just because it's fun.
Alright.
And the other reason is because we're going to get something back from this pack. We're either going to get Cyber Steed,
I hope it's the Shinobi.
or Discretion, or the Shinobi. We'll probably get one of those back. And we're just going to take this and see what happens.
Alright.
And if we happen to pick up some more good black cards, then yeah, we might go red-black. Or even green-black, but probably red-black. So, and we'll see what happens. Taking it as a speculative pick, worst comes to worst, we miss out on a Shinobi. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Alright, Outfitted for Battle, Police Impressment, Psycore Engineer, Roaming Server, Deadly Precision. Target creature gains First Strike and Death Touch.
That's not bad.
Not a bad trick. Dreadmoth, 1 mana, 1/1 flying. Demolish, Hole Punch, Nano Field, Override Drive. So you get to upload a card and then sack it to have them lose 2 life. That's not a bad one. And Server Farm. So there's basically nothing here except black cards. They're either Deadly Precision or Override Drive. I mean, there's Hole Punch, but that's just like...
I mean, Hole Punch has been
Hole
pretty
Punch
good.
is fine, actually, Yeah, maybe we should just take Hole Punch here.
Yeah, Hole Punch is good. Not only does it do 3 damage, you get to scry, too.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of really want to play this Sick Nick, but taking Hole Punch... I mean, we're guaranteed to play... I don't think Deadly Precision or Override Drive is that much better than Hole Punch. So I guess we'll take it here?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, we'll take that. If we had like a much better black card, then I think we'd take it, but I don't want to stray too far into black if we're not guaranteed to do it yet. Alright, so we have Pre-Crime Agent, Unhindered Progress, Reboot Unit, 4 mana 5/2, whatever. Thrill Seekers, Torrent Feed, so this uploads a lot of cards.
Yes,
so you upload a card from your hand, then upload 2 more cards. That's good for our Digital Liberators. Collide, District Ranger, Reverse Engineer, Riot Mud Trooper, and our friend Rex. Huh. So do we have any ways of getting rid of Zadie, like sacrificing things? No, not really.
No, but you can use her as a blocker.
We can use her as a blocker, but... I mean, I was pretty impressed with Rex. It's between Rex and another Thrill Seeker.
I would take Rex over...
Or Torrent Feed, actually,
yeah,
since that uploads 3 cards.
Torrent Feed's a common, though.
It is a common. Yeah, we'll take Rex. Again, this is the kind of the fun of drafting on Planesculptors. You get a lot of rares.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I like it so much.
Cool things. Alright, so you have District Raid, Public Broadcast, Psycore Engineer, Black Hat, don't want the hackers, Vape Fiend, Hired Hit, that's a good removal, and you get to upload a card too, good synergy. Hey. Silicon Sentinel, District Ranger, and Escape Specimen. Ooh, so that gives other mutants +1/+1 have haste. So we have a Spider Construct here, just trying to see how many mutants we have.
I think it's just the Soakers, to be honest.
So we could take this and kind of go back more straight into red-green. Or
it does have haste.
It is good. It's a great card if you have a lot of mutants. But if you don't, then it's just fine. Whereas Hired Hit, this is just going to be great removal, and it works with our upload theme for like Digital Liberator and
I'll take it.
Sentient Network. So I think we'll take Hired Hit here, since we're basically guaranteed to play that one no matter what.
Yeah.
All right, Cherubim Unit, District Raid, Rebel Captain, Deadly Precision, Mech Battle, Torrent Feed, District Ranger, and Sabotage. So it's basically, I think it's basically either Deadly Precision or Torrent Feed.
I think the Feed is the right pick here.
Yeah, I think the Feed is the right pick here too, because Deadly Precision, it's fine as a trick. It kills anything, basically. Mech Battle is just mediocre removal. I think we have better removal. And Torrent Feed plays in with our upload theme. So let's go ahead and take Torrent Feed. The black speculative pick might not pay off in the end, but, I think it's fun to take it. Ideal Citizen, Enforced Sergeant, Public Broadcast, New Golem, Rigged Ordnance. So as initial cost to cast it, sacrifice an artifact, deals damage to the converted mana cost to sacrifice artifact to each creature and player. So it's kind of like a board wipe. I guess we could like sacrifice Rex, deal 4 damage to everything.
I can't get over how Ordnance is spelled wrong.
I was wondering if that's like a fictional word or something, but probably not. So
yeah.
I don't think we're that interested. This seems like more like a red control deck card. Another Torrent Feed, and Iterant
Walker. Your Walker, I came back.
Yeah, I think we gotta take Iterant Walker here in case, the black pick might not play out. Iterant Walker is just fantastic.
Yeah,
and it plays with our upload theme, like we said before. So, all right, District Raid, Enforced Sergeant, Armed Resistance, Robotic Revolutionary. I mean, this looks pretty good right now with like Torrent Feed. You upload a card, then upload 2 more. So this gets +6/+0.
Hey.
It's not bad. Genetic Enhancement and Streetwise Saurian. The Saurian seems pretty bad to me. Genetic Enhancement's fine, but I think Robotic Revolutionary is going to work pretty well.
Yeah,
in our deck,
that looks really good.
We'll take that one. We have a lot of upload stuff. Corporate Hacker, Roaming Server, Failed Creation, Freefall, and Toxic Reactor.
That's looking good now.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's either we take Toxic Reactor or we take Freefall for the sideboard. I'll take one last speculative pick. I don't think we're missing out on much with a Freefall. Stirring Pride, New Golem, Armed Resistance, or Discretion. Ooh, wow. Discretion came back, so we'll take that.
Take that, yeah.
It's looking like we're going back to red-green, though. So, Impressment, Psychor Engineer, and Nanofield. I guess we'll take Nanofield for the sideboard. And then, ooh, Thrill Seekers. We'll take Thrill Seekers over the Reboot unit. Doesn't do much, and we're not guaranteed to play it.
And Debate Fiend.
So, I don't think, as cool as Sick Nick is, I don't think we'll be playing him. Our green got really good with, like, Iterant Walker, and just having the ramp with, like, Soylent Soaker and the Oracle, and these solid Stilt Striders. I mean,
they're very solid.
It's going to be better for our beatdown deck. Yeah, I mean, Sick Nick is great, don't get me wrong, but we didn't get it. There was no payoff for going into black besides Sick Nick, whereas we got a bunch of good green and red things to kind of round us out. So.
Right.
All right, let's see what we get here, though. We have Latest Tech, Creature gets +1/+1, and Privilege Bonus, not interested, Enforced Sergeant, Public Broadcast, Surveillance Virus, Watch Droid, lots of bad white cards, Manual Override, New Golem, Biker Punk, Reboot Unit, another Torrent Feed, Garden Grafter. When it enters the battlefield, upload the top card of your library. You may play lands from exile as long as they're uploaded. Ooh, that seems tailor-made for our deck.
Yeah, I like that.
Genetic Enhancement, Neural Drive, and Genesis Reactor. We do not need that. I think we're taking the Garden Grafter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Since we're going to be uploading a ton of cards, this just is delicious card advantage since we can just play them for free.
Tasty. Garden Fresh.
So I think that basically solidifies us in green-red, barring some sort of miracle happening. Peacekeeper, Stirring Pride, Net Run, Roaming Server, Silicon Drake, Standoff, Failed Creation, Rejigger, return a creature card from your graveyard to battlefield. If it's an artifact, it gains haste, sure. Lizardman Outbreak.
That sounds amazing!
2/1/1 Lizard Mutant creature tokens. I mean, again, looking for more different kinds of creatures for our motley crew.
Yeah.
So that's something to keep in mind. Thrill Seekers is good. Archaeologist isn't bad. That was always good. Network Virus is pretty terrible. And Urban Sprawl. So I guess it's between Archaeologist, Thrill Seekers, and Lizardman Outbreak.
I wonder what the rare was.
I don't know. They finally took a rare.
Yeah.
All right, so how many 2-drops do we have? We have...
I would take the Lizardman Outbreak to be honest.
because that's what I'm wondering. I don't think we have many 2-drops. We have 2 Thrill Seekers with 3-drops. Yeah, we have like no 2-drops.
Take the Outbreak.
So it's either the Outbreak or the Archaeologist because it lets us upload a card from our library.
Yeah, but the Lizard one is so cool.
The Lizard one is cool.
And we've seen Archaeologist.
We've seen Archaeologist, but this is a solid 2-drop. Fixes our mana, gets stuff into upload. I mean, if we go turn 1 Liberator, turn 2 Archaeologist, that seems great to me.
Alright, well, your hand is on the mouse, but I would have preferred the Lizard.
I prefer the Lizards too, but I think we'd have to take the card that works better in our deck. Council Attendants, Outfitted for Battle, Rooftop Rebel, sure. Calculate, Quarantine Protocol, yeah. Virtual Reality, Blackwatch Intimidator, sure. Hitman's Discretion is fine. Robotic Revolutionary, 3 mana, 2/3, yeah, not bad. Genetic Enhancement, HUD Goggles, and Override.
Now they're taking all the rares.
Yeah, geez, no rare here either. So it's between Genetic Enhancement or Revolutionary, but with all the upload, I think this is going to be a 4/3 most of the time, so that should be pretty good. Alright, so next pick. Viral Flame, Data Savant, Leak Virus, Standoff, Deadly Precision, Mask Prowler, Online Tutor. Geez, where's the cards in our color? Junkyard Boss, okay.
Junkyard Boss.
Free Fall and Genetic Enhancement. Well, Junkyard Boss is not very good in our deck.
That's true. We don't have any dispensable.
We don't. It was good in the other deck when we created lots of artifact tokens. We have like nothing to sacrifice in our deck to Junkyard Boss. So it's just going to be a 4 mana 3/3.
Right, so what about the Tutor?
We're not going to play black. Black is gone at this point. That ship has sailed. So I think I'm going to take Genetic Enhancement.
All right.
I mean, putting +3/+3 in Trample, just on Thrill Seekers, making it to a 6/6. It could be pretty good.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of like Boar Umbra from Rise of the Eldrazi.
That's true.
It doesn't have totem armor, but still pretty good. Peacekeeper, Tech Collector, Skyguard Mech, Failed Creation, Mask Prowler, Silicon Sentinel is fine. Torrent Feed's fine. Worm Virus is fine. Genetic Enhancement and Enforcement Walker. 7 mana, 4/5. Costs 3 less to cast if you control 3 artifacts.
Wow.
Why does this one require 3 artifacts where the other ones require only 1? Kind of like Skyguard mech over here. Kind of strange.
Yeah.
But anyway, tap an artifact you control, tap target creature. Wow, that's doesn't seem that great for like a 2-color uncommon, but whatever.
I'd go for the virus.
I mean, Virus is kind of a nice way to have some reach and just kind of enchant the opponent and be like, deal with this so you're
and
dead
when you
in 3
upload
turns.
it does 2 damage.
But Silicon Sentinel is also a good 1-drop. But we have a lot of 1-drops, actually.
We have a
Digital
lot of
Liberator,
1-drops.
another Digital Liberator. We have Machine Oracle.
Worm Virus just shuts down the game.
We also have Torrent Feed that we can cast on turn 1. Worm Virus, as we saw, is pretty good. And when we upload it, it can deal 2 damage right then and there.
Yeah.
And I think Silicon Sentinel is just not that impressive.
Yeah, there's not,
so.
and when you think about it, there's not a whole lot of enchantment removal in this set.
Yeah,
so.
and the ones that are there are not very good.
Yeah.
So, Public Broadcast, Watch Druid, Data Savant, Reprogram, Skyguard Officer, Vape Fiend, Hole Punch.
Hey.
Oh!
Yes!
Twin Blade Shinobi with a genetic enhancement or something.
Yeah, that's
Sign
boss.
me up. Yeah, that we're taking. Oh man, we are getting deliciously rewarded.
Yes.
Since we passed that Shinobi that we saw earlier. Systemic Strength, Access Denial, New Golem, Telekin Shinobi. This is a rare. Prowess, protection from artifacts whenever you cast a non-creature spells for island. Wow, that's really good if we were playing like a blue tempo deck, but
Yeah.
we are not.
Data Dump.
Blitz Squad. Yeah, 5 mana, 3/3 haste, basically. District Ranger and Cyber Courier. I think we're going to take Cyber Courier. It's another 2-drop uploads things. Yeah, it
There you
uploads something
go.
for our opponent too, but I think we'll be able to better take advantage of it.
Yeah, I think so too.
So, and now that we have the Shinobi and we have the Cyber Courier, that might be enough 2-drops. We'll see. Outfitted for battle. Hitman's Discretion, Lizard Man
Yes!
Outbreak, Nothing to Lose, another Nothing to Lose isn't
Yeah.
bad. Institutional Inertia, Cyber Courier, and Blue Artifact Land. So I think this is between Lizard Man Outbreak and Cyber Courier.
Really? Nothing to lose?
Well, we already have a Nothing to Lose, and we have a Genetic Enhancement. They're both very similar. You know,
Except one has Menace and one doesn't.
yeah, and one
also has Trample and the other doesn't.
Yeah, I think, again, they're very similar. It's not, I think, do we want to take it over a 2-drop? What would Lizard Man Outbreak do for us? It creates Lizard Mutants, and since Lizard Mutants probably won't share any creatures types with each other, I mean, we do have a mutant with our Swell and Soaker. I don't think we have any other lizards, though.
No, we don't.
So, Alright, you know what, just for fun, we'll take the Lizard Man Outbreak.
Thank you.
I think we probably should have taken the other Cyber Courier, but
There'll be more.
we need some lizards in our life.
We do.
Latest tech, Surveillance Virus, Watch Droid, Manual Override, Biker Punk, and Neural Drive. I guess we'll just take Biker Punk.
Yeah, why not?
We're not going to play any of those. Peacekeeper, Stirring Pride, Net Run, Standoff, Terrible Virus. We're getting back to the dregs here, but whatever. Outfitted for battle, Rooftop Rebel, Calculate HUD Goggles, sure.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we got a pretty good deck here, though. So Viral Fame, Deadly Protection, Online Tutor.
Yeah.
Let's have 2 online tutors.
Hey, if
We can tutor for a tutor.
Oh, man.
Oh, we got the Silicon Sentinel.
Hey, there you
go. Alright, cool. And our last pick is Incubating Specimen.
I was hoping it would be Data Dump.
Yeah, with Data Dump. Why?
Because that card's hilarious.
Alright, well, whatever. Alright, so let's go ahead and sort by color. Get rid of the things we're obviously not going to play. So I think we're going red-green. Black, unfortunately. Sorry, Sick Nick. You're pretty sick. I like your monkey and your monkey's afro, but just didn't quite work out here. So we'll put the black over here, put the blue over here, put the land over here, and we'll keep, I don't think we need the HUD
I don't think
goggles.
we need the goggles.
Alright, Stilt Strider's fine, Soaker's fine, Network Virus, no thank you. Nanofield's in the sideboard, Machine Oracle, yes, Walker, no Specimen, please, Genetic Enhancement.
Don't specimen me, bro.
We'll keep that in there for now. Worm Virus, Shinobi, Torrent Feed, 2 Thrill Seekers, Silicon Sentinel, Robotic Revolutionaries, Nothing to Lose, Motley Crew. Mech Battle is kind of meh, but actually, yeah, let's go ahead and where'd
It's the bottom.
Alright, we'll take that one out. It's probably the worst of our removal. Lizardman Outbreak, yeah, we'll keep it in for now. Hole Punch, Hired Hit, Discretion, Digital Liberator, and Digital Liberator. Alright, so this is 28 cards, so let's sort it by converted mana cost. -1, so that's 27.
Okay, so we gotta make 3 cards.
But depending on how high our curve is, we might be able to play 16 lands, since it seems like we top out at 4, except for Worm Virus. And we have a lot of 1-drops, so...
Huh.
So let's see, what can we cut here? Maybe we want to cut one of these expensive things? I mean, Rex is not that great in this deck.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'd have to agree with you on that. It's a cute card, but I don't think it has a place in our deck. It doesn't
attack.
Yeah.
It has Defender. We need Zadie to die for it to do anything. And if we can, like, put genetic enhancement on Zadie or nothing to lose.
Yeah, and it wouldn't even work out with Motley Crew because we already have humans,
Yeah, that's true. It is a human creature token.
And we already have artifact creatures.
Yeah, I think unfortunately Rex has got to go. If we need to be like the slower controlling deck, maybe we'll bring it in on the sideboard, but we want our guys to be able to attack right off the bat.
Yeah.
And let's see, how many creatures do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, we have a good amount of creatures to spells, so I was just worried if we have too many, like, things like Genetic Enhancement, Motley Crew, and Nothing to Lose.
Well, do we need 2 Thrill Seekers?
Thrill Seeker seems good. 3 mana, 3/3.
Okay.
I mean, seems good to me, but maybe there should be the first thing to go, because we're at 26, minus the land, so we need to make 2 cuts, at least. Hole Punch, Silicon Sentinel. Oh man, this is tough.
Yeah, this is pretty solid. I mean, like...
Maybe the Lizardman Outbreak we don't want.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool card, but...
It is, but we already have all of our other 2-drops are way better than the Lizardman Outbreak.
Power.
Alright, so we need to make at least 1 more cut, and then we'll play 16 land. I like all of our 3-drops.
Yeah, this is looks really good to me, too. I like our 4-drops.
Maybe Worm Virus. I mean, to deal... What do we have for reach to just deal straight damage to our opponent? We don't actually have...
You don't have any flyers.
We have Extremist Discretion, deals 4 damage to an opponent. And actually, that's about it for just damage straight to opponent. So Worm Virus might be good. So I'd say the last cut should either be Silicon Sentinel or Worm Virus. Let's see. Let's kind of move these things around to where we play them. So maybe Hole Punch would be around here. Machine Oracle's there. Torrent Feed might be somewhere around here. Extremist Discretion would be somewhere around there. All these guys I kind of want to play on turn 3.
Yeah, any one of them would be good. Except I'd say maybe Genetic Enhancement would be later.
Yeah, Genetic Enhancement might be there, but again, I wouldn't mind throwing it on a Cyber Courier and beating down for 5.
Or the Shinobi,
I think Silicon Sentinel is the weakest.
Yeah,
I mean, our other 1-drops are good, but just as a 1/2, it's basically a vanilla 1/2.
I'll cut it.
But not being able to block is also good. It's either that or Worm Virus. Which should it be? Yeah, thinking about it, if we're going to play 16 lands, I think we'll just cut our most expensive card. Worm Virus is good reach. If we upload it, deals 2 damage, then we can cast it, deals more damage.
Right.
But I think our guys are just going to have no problem dealing damage all by themselves. And I like having the Sentinel as a way for, like, our opponent thinks they've stabilized, but then we cast this guy, and then we get in for damage. And I like just having another 1-drop that we can turn into an actual threat with, like, Nothing to Lose, or Genetic Enhancement, or our Motley Crew, or something. Since it's just a soldier, and we don't have, any other soldiers in our deck. So, feels bad cutting, the Lizardman Outbreak, and Rex, and Worm Virus, but we'll keep them in the sideboard, and if we want to bring them in, then I think we can. So, this is our deck, 24 cards.
Looks
so what
good.
I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm going to add some basic lands to it, then Abby and I will do another draft that you guys won't see, and Abby will play that deck, I will play this deck, we'll slam them into each other, and we'll see who emerges victorious.
Probably me.
We'll see you then.
See you then.